Bar, we have the New York City Bar, the association co-chair of Family Court and the Family Law Committee, Michael Weinstein. Thank you.
What a distinguished privilege to be here today on Lincoln's birthday discussing one of the most important civil rights issues of our time. I'd like to thank Senator Hoylman-Sigal and Senator Brisport for their steadfast commitment to improving the lives of New York's families. As a member of the New York City Bar and co-chair of its Family Court and Family Law Committee, I'm honored to stand here alongside everyone today. And we stand in full support with the proposals for family court representation. The law is best served when our most vulnerable citizens, children and parents, receive support from the first moment courts and law enforcement become involved. Senator Hoylman-Sigal's budget request deftly addressed the dire need that I've witnessed while practicing in family court. I'd like to take a moment and address just how crucial each of the budget requests are for ensuring quality representation and justice in our courts. Our courts are underfunded and overworked. Remarkably, it is a family court in Kings County that maintains the largest caseload of any courthouse in our entire nation. After waiting for hours in the hopes of just a single issue being resolved, parents, children, and their counsel are too often told by jurists that there is simply not enough time. This is unacceptable. Senator Hoylman-Sigal's budget request correctly addresses that only in hiring more jurists can due process become a reality. Family courts often order parents to have at least some supervised visitation with their children. Yet how can a parent see their child when there is no one to supervise? The proposal discussed today will ensure that the bonds between child and parent remain strong and is not broken because their county lacks the necessary funding. Justice is only possible when we have responsible and dedicated lawyers representing children and families. Too often, panel attorneys have to choose between providing for their own families over continuing their important work because of the vast chasm in pay disparity between private counsel and panelists. The proposed 18B pay increase ensures that the state can attract not only the next Clarence Darrow, but also retain the wonderful attorneys already serving our state's most vulnerable populations. Providing $19.7 million for attorneys for the children will ensure a return to the state's commitment from prior to the pandemic that no child has to suffer the unnecessary trauma of being accused of wrongdoing without having competent counsel at their side. Too often, children are interrogated by police and may be coerced into making false statements that regrettably lead to consequences that resound for the rest of their lives. With the proposed family court budget, here we can eliminate this trauma together. By helping our family court lawyers, we are directly benefiting our state's families. The Office of Indigent Legal Services has established itself in a mere decade as the foremost executive department in the country addressing an important need: adequate counsel. When the legislature established the Indigent Legal Services Fund, it declared its commitment to improving public defense. Unfortunately, Governor Hochul has decided to sweep the necessary ILS funds that would ensure parent representation is funded. Thankfully, Senator Hoylman-Sigal's budget request restores ILS's funding for the coming fiscal year. ILS has experience using its funds to improve criminal defense. Now it is time to fund, protect, and improve parent representation as well. The City Bar joins with the senators and assembly members here today in asking that the Senate budget bill protect our treasured children and provide them with a brighter future by helping their families whenever there is a need. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.